Okay, so I have read day 8 of the 12 Days of Book Clubness. This story was called A Recipe for Love. It was about a woman named Sophie who had her boyfriend, I guess. So they weren't married. Her boyfriend was off at war. Took place during the mid-40s, 1945, and the war has just ended. So she had received a letter from him saying that he was coming home and that he should be there at this time, this day, at the train station. So she went down there waiting to meet him, but he didn't show up. All of these other soldiers showed up and met with their wives or girlfriends or mothers and fathers or whatever, and children, and kissed them, and her boyfriend never got off. His name is Will. She's like, okay. So she went back home. She lives with her sister, and her sister has a son, a young son, and she decides to bake a cake. She talks about rations, how they have rations, how they're struggling. But they have some chickens, and they laid 4 eggs, which was a treat because they hadn't been laying very well. And she realizes she doesn't have enough sugar to finish her... Actually, it's a type of pudding that she's making. And she doesn't have enough sugar to finish. So she slides a letter under the door of her neighbor so she can quickly go back to watching the baby. She doesn't want to leave it for too long, and asks to borrow some sugar, and she'll give them an egg and some of the pudding when she's done making it. So the lady comes over and says, of course, and gives her some sugar and takes an egg. And then she receives a present. She gets a knock on her door, and she goes to answer it, and there's nobody there. It's like somebody just knocked and ran off. There's a little package there, a little present, and she opens it, and it's a recipe book and an invitation saying she can come to this address that she didn't know about, and they have like a book club where they discuss a book and they bake. Also, it's a baking book club they invited her to, and so she goes there, and they're talking about the book, The Tale of Two Cities, and baking 2 different recipes. And she finds comfort in this kind of social gathering where she can go out and get away from it all, and hang out and talk with other ladies and get her mind off of things. And it reads a couple of love letters from the guy that she loves throughout the story, and she's just anticipating, waiting for him to arrive, and scared that something has gone wrong. She was cooking, and she got a knock on the door, and when she looked out, it was Will, and he had arrived at the train station alone, and this man had given him a ride to her house with a horse and buggy, and it's like snowstorming really bad. So they meet, and he gets down on one knee and proposes to her, and she says yes. So it was just a simple little love story. When it said to open the gift, it was talking about the recipe book. Inside the brown paper, she discovered a beautiful new recipe book. Okay, this is the one I was really looking forward to opening. Day 8. Look how flippin' huge it is.
Yep.
It is massive.
It's like this huge.
I wonder if it's a big cookbook.
I think it
that
is.
Would be awesome. I'm really into cookbooks right now.
Yeah, because she's on a diet.
Because I'm on a diet. It's in this nice, thick box.
She's read this book right here. She read
There's a fireplace on it.
Yeah, and it has like little lamps.
think it's supposed to be, kind of looks like it's in a snow globe or something.
Yeah, it's a snow globe. Okay, let's see. I think my mom is real excited. Oh, by the way, I'm M from all of those videos. M.
From all of those videos.
So you probably already know my name.
Ooh.
Ooh, it's a book.
Ooh.
A
Look.
box and hat.
It's like 2 presents in one. We got some nice little measuring spoons.
And a cookbook.
Nana won't like this one. It's wood. She doesn't like wood spoons. She has like a phobia about it. She can't stand it.
I'll put these right.
But the other ones,
Wait.
let me look at them.
They're like rubbish.
Yeah. So one of them's wood, and then the other ones are like little kind of silicone-ish rubbery.
Yeah.
And they're pastel-y colors. They're really pretty. Let's see, they're teaspoons. The wood one's a tablespoon, and then it's 1 teaspoon, half teaspoon, 1/4 teaspoon, and 1/8 teaspoon on a nice little ring. Okay. And then
There's biggest to littlest.
the
It's biggest to little. Cookbook, I think.
ooh,
So
fancy.
if you guys noticed, it goes biggest to littlest.
This is like the biggest gift I've got so far. It says the book recipe book.
Book recipe book.
Once upon a book club. Eating and reading are 2 pleasures that combine admirably. C.S. Lewis.
C.S. Lewis.
He wrote a book called, didn't he write, what's that? The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, I believe. Oh, man. It's not a cookbook exactly with recipes already in it, but it's a cookbook that you can fill out. The book recipe book. Have you ever wanted to make the apple tart from Jane Austen's Emma, Charles Dickens' figgy pudding, or the roasted potatoes from The Secret Garden? Use this book to store all the recipes inspired by your favorite literary tales. And then it's got soup and salad section. And you can put the recipe name at the top. Ingredients. How many it serves. Prep time. Cook time. Recipe from. And then you write the directions.
Yeah, there's those little tips to tell you where those things are.
Little tabs.
To tell you where those things are.
There's quite a few pages.
Yeah.
And then there's starters and snacks. Side dishes, main dishes, desserts, and drinks. I do have some drink recipes.
I love that.
This is nice. This is really nice.
I think it's your favorite, right? Is it your favorite?
I think it might be my favorite. Of course, I haven't read the books I've got yet. They might be really good and I might like them more, but yeah, I've had a small book before that was a recipe book you could write in, but it was like really small. But this is like a really big, nice one.
With little...
I wish it was a little prettier, like more colorful cover,
green.
you know, like it's
like with green or something.
instead of this just pale pastel yellowish color, you know. And the pages are plain. You don't have like pictures on them or whatever, because I'm a bright, colorful kind of girl, you know, like
Me too.
my My planners and everything are bright, colorful
Yeah.
things. Oops, sorry.
Pink.
Flowers. Blue.
Goodbye. I believe you.
Pastel
My mom gives
stripes.
them the rest.
Okay, well, that was today's story.
That's a weirdie. Weirdie pants.
We still got, 9, 10, 11, 12, 4 more to go. 4 more gifts for me. That I paid for, so not that exciting, I guess. Measuring spoons. Please like, subscribe, and
Give us a big thumbs up.
And
Hope you guys like this video.
leave comments that are nice, and have a nice day. Bye.
Have a nice Christmas day.
Christmas is already over, dude.
I know.
Have a nice Valentine's Day coming up.
It's my birthday.
And M's birthday is coming up before that.
Yeah.
And then after Valentine's Day is my birthday coming up.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff.
Which is Cinema Cody, which is my mom.
Yep. M's birthday is the last day of January.
And then I'm gonna be turning da da da
6. 6.
da da da.
Oh, she's growing too fast.
No, I'm not. I'm only 1 year old. Da.
6.
I don't care. I want to be 5 and 6 and 100 forever.
Bye.